The power of self-love. How I got back my husband's attention. After 2 years in marriage is supposed to be a safe place. A place where you feel loved, wanted, chosen every single day. But what happens when the person who once looked at you like you were the most beautiful woman in the world stops looking at you at all? This is my story. How I almost lost my husband, not because of another woman, but because I lost myself. When I got married, my husband adored me. I was slim then, fresh, full of confidence. He always held my hand in public, always wanted to sit close to me. Sometimes he would just look at me and smile for no reason. Those little things meant everything to me. Then I got pregnant. After childbirth, my body changed. I added a lot of weight. At first, I thought it was normal. People even told me, "Don't worry, your body will go back." But months passed. Nothing changed. That was when I started noticing small changes in my husband. At first, it was very subtle. He stopped complimenting me, stopped looking at me the way he used to. I noticed his eyes followed slim, beautiful girls passing by. Each time it happened, my heart would sink. I began to feel invisible beside my own husband. We started arguing often, sometimes over small things, but deep down I knew the real problem. I was no longer the woman he married physically, and it was breaking me inside. I complained to my best friend. I told her everything. How my husband had changed, how I felt unattractive. She suggested weight loss supplements. She said it would work fast. I was desperate. I bought them immediately. For 2 weeks, I took those supplements faithfully, every morning, every night, hoping for a miracle, but nothing changed. No visible difference, just frustration. I felt tired, defeated, and even more insecure, so I stopped. Things got worse, instead of things getting better. They became worse. My husband started coming home late, sometimes very late at night. At first, he gave excuses, work, traffic, meetings, but something didn't feel right. One evening, my friend called me. Her voice was low. She told me she saw my husband at a nightclub with different girls, slim girls, laughing, drinking, enjoying himself. I froze. I couldn't even speak. That night, I cried like my heart was being squeezed. I felt rejected, embarrassed, not good enough. I started asking myself painful questions. Am I no longer attractive? Is this how my marriage will end? Did childbirth ruin everything? One afternoon, after crying again, I stood in front of my mirror. My eyes were swollen. My face looked tired. For the first time, I looked at myself properly, not with hate, not with shame, just honestly. And I said something softly. "You are still a beautiful woman." At first, I didn't even believe my own words, but I said it again. Love yourself the way you are. That moment, something changed inside me. It was not magic. I stopped insulting my body. I stopped comparing myself to other women. Instead, I started taking care of myself again. Not because of my husband, but because of me. Started light exercise, nothing extreme, just consistency. I focused on my baby. I focused on things that made me happy. I laughed more, rested more, took care of my skin. Most importantly, I stopped begging my husband for attention. I stopped checking if he noticed me. For the first time in a long time, I gave myself attention. One cool evening, I was in the kitchen cooking. I didn't know he was behind me. I suddenly felt someone watching me. When I turned slightly, I caught him stealing glances at me. Not once, several times. The kind of look he used to give me years ago. Later that night, he came close, held my hand, and said something I never expected. He told me I had been looking very beautiful lately. I was shocked. I laughed in surprise. He hugged me, and for the first time in months, that hug felt real, warm, intentional. I hugged him back. From that day, His behavior changed gradually. He started taking me along when going out. He introduced me proudly to his new friends. He began showcasing me again, just like before. We started going to nice places together, talking more, laughing more, slowly. Peace returned to our home. We became happy again. Not perfect, but better. I later realized something very important. My husband didn't come back because I became slim overnight. He came back because my confidence came back. Because I stopped seeing myself as less. Because I started loving myself again. People don't lose interest because you changed physically. They lose interest when they feel you have lost your light. And the truth is, the day you start shining again, people notice. Subscribe, like, and share to someone that really need to watch this video.